Hello, my LouHaul.com family. Excuse me for what I'm doing here. I'm driving, but I got my hands on the wheel. And what I just wanted to say hello to you all and enjoy this day, because let me tell you something. It's interesting because every day I get up, I'm so excited about what I do. Demolition, removal, construction, and landscaping design. But somebody said something to me the other day that was very, very interesting. They said, I'm going to do this just in case so I can have something to fall back on. Oh man, that is a very big no-no. You should never have anything to fall back on. Honestly. Think about this. Let me get this together with you. Think about this. If you had something to fall back on, what does falling back mean? What happens when you fall back? You just stand where you are right now and fall back and tell me what happens. What do you think? Yeah, you're right. I think you wind up busting your head open, right? And that's something that most people don't realize and understand. Oh, you know what? Let me go this way. That's something that most people don't realize and don't understand, is that you don't want to fall back on anything. If there's a plan A, your plan A needs to be strong and it needs to be solid. Never fall back. Never have a plan B, because that gives you room and excuses for plan A, right? Think about it. If you're going to create something and you put everything you can into it, if you do everything that you're supposed to do, there is no way that you should have a plan B. Because if you're going to do a plan B, that means that you are making excuses and you're giving yourself a way out. I've never had, excuse me, got all this dust in my nose and face, but I've never had a plan B. I stick to one solid plan. Can you imagine? And in sports, it's called an audible. But can you imagine if everyone just had an audible? That means the first thing didn't work, so you switch to the next thing. But then again, you have to ask yourself, how much did I put into the play before I called an audible, right? How much did you put into it before you called an audible? Stick to your plan. Never have a plan B. And don't even use that. It bothers me when people say plan B. I need something to fall back on. Well, everybody I know that fell back on something bumped their head or knocked themselves out. You stand strong and you dig yourself in to plan A, to the original plan that you are reaching for, right? That's the biggest thing. Put everything into it. Can you walk away from what you are doing and saying that I have given it every single piece of energy, every single piece of wisdom, every single piece of effort I put into the system? Can you say that? Can you do that? If you cannot do that and you have room for doubt, why would you do a plan B when you haven't even finished plan A? And it gets difficult, it gets hard, but plan A is the ultimate. So when you hear people say that, or when you say that, think about it. Why would I want something to fall back on? Give your efforts, give your drive, give every piece of your strength and ingenuity to plan A. Make it a success. Because you got to remember, when you're dealing with plan A, there are so many things that come with plan A. There are so many mistakes. There are so many errors. There are so many things that are going to fall by the wayside that you have to fix, that you have to correct, that you have to make sure that are where they're supposed to be. There are so many. So when you spend the time fixing those things, correcting those things, you don't have time for plan B. You don't have time for none of that. All that is out the window, because you will spend the rest of your days fixing things, and then once you fix those things, you will spend the rest of your days making sure that those things grow, they stay strong, and they really put you in a positive position. Regardless how many negative things come, all the negative things are just a learning process for the positive things. Right? Makes sense, right? So real briefly, that's my thing. Do not create or come up with a plan B. It doesn't work like that. Be strong in plan A and make it a success. Okay? All right, guys, that's just a quick video. Enjoy your day.